We're not going that far back for Island Rewind tonight, just 5 years, because it was 5 years ago today that the last vehicle crossed Victoria's Blue Bridge. Here's a history lesson for you. The photo on top, you know who that was? It was taken in 1924. That's Victoria's Mayor, Reginald Hayward. He was the first person to cross the Johnson Street Bridge. And on the bottom, that is Victoria's Lee Tucker, who was the last person to cross it when he drove across the Blue Bridge 94 years later on March 30th, 2018, in his tricked-out, flame-covered GMC Suburban. And that closure of Big Blue, it set the stage for what happened the next day. So 5 years ago tomorrow, Victoria welcomed, after a decade of debate and $100+ million, its newest edition of the Johnson Street Bridge. Kaylee Miller had the story.
It's a day some thought would never come.
I'd like to call for the bridge to be lowered for the first official time.
All boiling down to 90 seconds of anticipation.
3, 2, 1.
And the city's largest set of scissors. Thousands coming together to make those first steps as the capital city crosses over into the future.
It's brilliant, it's beautiful. Love it.
Makes us look like a modern city.
I was never a supporter of refurbishing the old bridge, and it's a welcome addition. It brings the city into the new age.
An addition that's been 10 years in the making. Today's unveiling coming as a relief for those who have been there from the very start.
We now have our bridge into the future. This is about, the old Blue did a great job for almost 100 years. But times have changed and we need greater capacity.
People are wanting to celebrate. They're wanting to celebrate that we've turned a corner, that we're looking towards the future, and really celebrate this bridge that's going to be here for generations.
But investing in said future didn't come cheap. A $105 million price tag is something some still can't comprehend.
It's a shame it costs so much.
Love the bridge. The process probably could have been a bit better, but 10 years from now we'll have forgotten about that, I think.
But others believe that conversation is far from being over.
You don't usually describe infrastructure as pretty or as a necessary quality. You usually look for reliability and cost effectiveness. We don't know if it's going to be reliable.
Something that is tried and true is Big Old Blue, decked out in all glitz and glam for one final farewell after nearly a century of bridging the gap for the city.
I'm really glad that we've got a new bridge, I think, just because we've grown as a city and it was just getting a little too small.
So goodbye, Blue, and hello, New. It's sure nice to finally meet you.
Island Rewind, brought to you by Drain Pro Plumbing. 24-hour emergency plumbing, nights, weekends, whenever.